What's up, guys? Go back to a brand new video, man. Today, the leaker is back with some more WWE2K25 news, brand new info on the game. So let's get straight into it. Make sure you drop a like at the video, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. All right. So let's get straight into it. All right. This is coming from Alex HH. Twitter. He asked the leaker a question: will BFAB be playable in W2K25 rather than manager? And he says BFAB playable this year with new model. So BFAB will have a new model. Next, Seth asks the leaker a question: will Asuka be updated with her WrestleMania face paint? And the leaker says she has an updated model and face paint. He will ask if her WrestleMania. Okay. Next, Ben asks, wait, one more question. Is all of the current champions updated or WK25? He says, what you mean? Basically means all the titles, like new championships. But he didn't answer that one yet. But new championships is what he's asking. Next is coming from Dom. He asks, is Chain Wrestling will be back on WK25? And not this year, sadly. So Chain Wrestling will not be back for 2K25. Next, AOW Edits asks the question: does Gunther have a rescan and updated model? The leaker says yes. Okay. Next, this coming from Omega on Twitter. He asks, you know anything about the YS6 updated and base game? So looking like Eric Rowan will be base game for W2K25. Next, I'm not sure if anyone has asked, but is there any chance Zarya's DLC with Julia and Stephanie? Okay, and the leaker responded with this right here. Paige, Obafemi, Thorpe is on this. So Obafemi is on this and Ethan Page on this. Just like how NXT brought up the teaser from their, NXT roster, they are on this, okay? Which he was true about that part. So, looks like Stephanie and Julia are still up in there as DLC. And Javon Evans and Sean Spears was slated for DLC last he heard in November. Just waiting for an on-it update, alright? Let's see. He says this coming from EMRE on Twitter. He asks, "What do you think of Soul's Code? They will update him." He says, "Yes, Soul's Code will get updated." Update on Penta. He says still listed as penciled in for DLC. And I still think Penta has a high chance of making it in just because of the fact that he got here before the Rumble. I think the Rumble was the last cutoff date for stars to get put in the game and things like that. So that makes a lot of sense too. So hopefully that's true. He says this coming from Mo on Twitter. He asks, "Is there a creative story in WK25 like old games?" And Leaker says, "Not this year." Okay. Next, that boy asks on Twitter, or that bot actually, haven't posted in a week because he. It was like 3 days. My bad for taking a break and waiting for more information. He was waiting for more information. Okay, he's soon. AG on Twitter asks, "Does Jey Uso have an updated interest, gear, and model?" And he says, the leaker responded with, "Has new model, will ask about the interest. I think Jey Uso will have updated interest in WWE 2K25. Next one about Eric Rowan, base game. Possible at launch, if not, was told but they'll be patched in. Like new NXT Championship. So basically, possible at launch for new titles. Can we turn the cage off but keep 2 rings? Leaker says no. Will they bring back custom finishers? Not this year. It says here, is Jacob Fatu a Tabatonga at base game or DLC? Base game, okay, which is interesting. Are they any release wrestlers in the game? What about 5v5 War Games? Anywhere Electro Lopez and Tato Paxley? Okay. Let's see here. This is coming from Sneaker Stoner on Twitter. He asked the leaker a question. My friend's cousin works for 2K. He still says the old Raw quote is true, and that the old Raw 02 arena is still wrong. Is still wrong. Is that true? I think he's still in, not wrong, because that didn't make any sense. He responded, "Why you asked me if your friends because work for 2K? They should know." The Dakota get new entrance. No, this is like Dakota Kai still have the same entrance. The singer responds, or actually asks a question. Okay, how's Showcase done this year? Same deal with the Slick Shot taking 20 objectives every match. Well, so it's going to be different this year from previous years, and it's set to revolve around the Bloodline. Is Bray Wyatt in 2K25 still because of yes, he and the feed is still in. So all Bray Wyatts are still in WWE 2K25, which is excellent news. Okay, I have a question for you. Will the My Rise characters like Cole Quinn be playable outside of My Rise? Well, ask, have I heard anything about that this year? Okay. Question, is custom title movies back in the game? Well, ask, have I heard any updates to the mode yet? Okay. he says, can we expect any updates to the Royal Rumble? Asks, waiting on the answer. So he waited on the answer for the Royal Rumble, which isn't bad as well. Okay. Is Oreo Meta in the game? He said yes, all Meta 4 are in WWE2K25. I think most of the XC stars in this year, especially Ed, is going to have an XC DLC pack because I think Pat McAfee's 2K24 took some spots, man. I highly believe that he took some spots because, number one, Jakar Jackson Files is found in the files, Eddie Thorpe Files is found in there too, and they will both be in the game. So Ruka and Time Person in WWE2K24 this year as well. So that's another reason why too. But yes, that is going to happen. Metaphor will be in the game this year. And then he said, please tell me card purchase this year base game. We'll ask. Okay. He asks, Jennifer asks, is Lester's King in the base game? He says yes. They got brand new bottles at 24. Our Trish / leader getting new bottles. Next, AJ asks, is Lillian Garcia in the game or Samantha Irvin still in? No official word, but Lillian has been recorded audio the last few weeks. Okay, we know Lillian Garcia has been recorded audio. We know Samantha Irvin is out. She's no longer there in the company, but she still might be in the game because I don't think they're going to switch it up now. Leave her in for this year and change it up for 2K26. He says, can you answer my question, please? Now, is any Dave, Tato Paxi, Sol Ruka on 2K25 base roster? Sol Ruka, yes. We'll ask about the others. Okay. Read the questions. A word on my rise characters for playable all modes, which is interesting. But yeah, Sol Ruka is yes. I see that 100%. Alright. So, that's going to be the end of these questions and answers from the leaker for right now. If any more news pops up, be sure to make a video about it. But what I want to know is, what are you guys' thoughts and opinions on this in the comments? Check it down below. Do you guys think Eric Rowan will be base game or DLC? I think he'll be DLC. I think he'll be in the game 100%, but it just depends on what 2K wants to do. 100%. Like, are they gonna have different things? Are they gonna have different stuff to do for the base roster? Like, are they gonna have different characters this year? It looks like they are. So the clip yesterday, they had for NXT roster with Ethan Page, Kalani Jordan, Obafemi, which is surprising but excited because now that just frees up a spot for the other superstars to be in the base roster and DLC. That's supposed to be DLC. They could have been easily slated as DLC, but they are not DLC. They are base roster for WWE2K25. Alright, so yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for this video, man. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys drop a like on this video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys turn on post notifications for more WWE2K25 news. If anything else happens, be sure to make a video about it as well. Turn on your post notifications, leave a like, leave a comment. Let's try to get 100+ likes this video. Hit recommended, man. I'll catch you guys in the next one. We at it. Peace.